beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. It's not solo Pat in the chat today, joined by the man himself, Sean Petrucci. How are we doing today, Sean?
Doing well. How you doing?
Listen, even though the Yankees did not take the finale of the series, I honestly don't have much to complain about. Today was a really rough game, right? But I think if we kind of look at the grand scheme of things, splitting the series with the Rays, especially how we started off, I'll take that. Obviously, you would have liked to take the final game of the set with Cole on the mound, especially. But listen, I'll still take it at the end of the day. But before we get too into today's game, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Let's take attendance/roll call. You guys know the deal. We got Yankee fan for life, Jonathan, Joseph, Cosmic Jerry. We got Daryl, Austin Lugo, Martin. Who else we got? We got Lori, THG, CJ, PX. We got Padre fan, Michael, Not So Family Fun Vision, and Yo Elvis. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Sorry if I missed anybody. Hope everyone enjoyed today's game, despite the fact that it's not that nice outside, for one. 2, the Yankees didn't play too well. And 3, we're heading into a series against the Red Sox, which is huge for kind of like the progress of the Yankees season.
Yeah, and Michael King starting game 1 is not really ideal.
Against Eovaldi. Like, you know Eovaldi's going to walk into the Bronx and absolutely shove us.
Yeah. Well, at least the Yankees can hit fastballs, though, other than whatever Yarbrough throws.
Hit? Yeah, no, they can't hit Ryan Yarbrough because going into today, Ryan Yarbrough's season high as far as innings pitched was 6, right? He pitched all 9 innings today. Every single out recorded by the Rays was recorded by Ryan, Cy Young, Clayton Kershaw, Yarbrough. But listen, let's take a look at the box score from today's game. It really wasn't much to kind of take note of. DJ continues struggling. I don't know at what point do you kind of become concerned with DJ. It's obviously not a sight you want to see. He went 1 for 4 today. He's now batting .255. Look at that OPS, bro. 664.
I was just about to say that.
That's almost like Brett Gardner range.
When's the last time he had an extra base hit?
A long ass time ago.
Ago.
But I mean, Glaber went 0 for 3 in the 2-hole. Stanton should still be in that 2-hole. I'm just saying. But Judge went 1 for 4. Urshela 1 for 4. Odor 0 for 4. I don't know when we're going to realize Rougned Odor is just not a solid hitter. Rougned Ibanez, that is. But Clint Frazier went 0 for 4. That's fine. He's had a solid couple games. Also, a bunch of the Yankees got so screwed at the plate with these stupid-ass calls, bro. Clint Frazier literally struck out on 6 balls.
Yeah,
literally.
He didn't swing,
6 balls.
Yep.
But Andujar went 1 for 3 with a kind of pointless home run later on in the game. His batting average is actually really creeping up. At this point, I believe he has a home run in like 3 of his last 4 games. Yep. Shout out to him, I guess. Garbage time home run. But Higgy went 0 for 3, and Gardner 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Garbage offense. That's all I have to say. When you're facing Ryan Yarbrough for 9 innings, you would expect a little bit more production than this.
Yeah, and I don't want to blame it completely on the umpires because he's still like it wasn't every single pitch. They still got to hit the ball, but. It's just like every time we think we might be making progress, it just gets halted like the next day.
No, yeah. It's like the Yankees take like maybe like 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. 2
More
steps
like
forward,
7
1 step back. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think it's going to matter a lot how they go into this Boston series, right? I think it's going to mean the world for their season, just because these past 4 games against Tampa was such a whirlwind of emotions.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like a symbolism of the Yankees season so far. You start off game 1 really bad. Like you think that you're going to lose, you're going to get like 4-game sweep there. You're going to be like 8.5 by the end of the week. And then they win the next 2, still don't look too great, but they find ways to win. And then they lose the final one by just getting absolutely demolished. So it's just kind of the story of the Yankee season. But if we look at the pitching from today, Garrett Cole just was not good whatsoever. He went 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Not an ideal start for Cole. But then again, even if he would have given up 2 runs today, the Yankees probably still wouldn't have won. So I think that just goes to show a lot. Nick Nelson, bro, at what point do we look at Nick Nelson? We're like, bro, this dude just isn't like a capable reliever.
He pitches once every 10, 15 days and just gets rocked every time he takes him out. Like that's a 9.75 ERA with at least 15 innings.
No, it has. No, at least.
Gotta be.
Bro, the dude pitched an inning and 2/3 and gave up 4 earned runs.
He's just not good.
He's trash. Then I thought it was kind of odd to waste Luis Cessa today on an inning and a third. He's kind of been one of the most reliable guys out of the bullpen. Listen, chat, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on this, but Luis Cessa has been one of the most consistent guys at the Yankees bullpen for a couple of years now. It just doesn't get that respect. They still use him as like that mop-up kind of like garbage time guy, and it's kind of unfair.
You almost forget he's in the bullpen.
Yeah, no, I forget all the time that Luis Cessa is out there simply because the Yankees just don't utilize him in high leverage situations. We saw this in the playoffs last year with the whole Adam Ottavino, Luis Cessa thing. They used the struggling Adam Ottavino, who's doing pretty good in Boston right now, by the way. But they used him in high leverage situations outside of Cessa, which made absolutely no sense. I thought personally what the Yankees should have done today, especially with the bullpen being so diminished, you use Nelson for that inning and 2/3, right? And then instead of using Cessa for an inning and a third, you use Krisky for an inning and a third. And then you just bring in like Rougned Odor to pitch the 9th, bro. You know what I mean?
Can Krisky not pitch 2 innings?
I mean,
he's going to get sent down anyway, probably.
No, yeah, but he probably could. But I mean, it's strange, bro. And then you look at the flip side of the box score, and Ryan Yarbrough, 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks. Bang. The dude literally has like an 85-mile-an-hour fastball and just straight dominated the Yankees lineup today.
What did he have coming into the game? Like a 4.5?
Yeah, about that.
Something like not good?
Now it's sub 4. So shout out to Ryan Yarbrough, I guess. I have no idea. But let's take a look at some of these comments in the chat. I'm kind of excited only because I've been looking at the chat very sporadically today, and it doesn't seem like it's too negative. I was expecting to bro, I was looking to come on here today and like see the chat kind of be like panic mode.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, I thought so too. I mean, it was a frustrating game, but I think we kind of have to look at the grand scheme of things, right? And kind of acknowledge how I still consider this series a victory for the Yankees just because of how you went into it, right? You went into it after being swept by the Tigers, and then you lose the first game, and you're kind of looking at, whoa, like this season might be a disaster, and then you win the next 2 and kind of salvage the series.
Yeah,
I think that's an ideal situation. I'm sorry.
It's a small victory.
No, yeah, bro. If I would have told you going into this Rays series that we would be splitting it, would you not be satisfied?
No, I would take it. But isn't that sad, though?
No, it's sad.
Isn't that pathetic?
No, 100%. But I think that just goes to show like the state of the organization.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's take a look at CJ's comment. He says, are we going to be concerned for Cole because they showed a stat and it said in Cole's last 4 starts he has a 4.5 ERA? Are we concerned? I'm starting to. And then Boone through the game when he put in Nelson. All right, let me address this right now. Anyone who's friggin' concerned about Garrett Cole right now, get a grip on yourselves. Now I'm actually getting pissed off because are there actually people like suggesting we should be concerned about Garrett Cole, bro? Are you kidding me?
He literally just did like 7 innings and 1 run.
No, I know. And like this narrative that like Cole hasn't been good lately. Shut up. Like literally just shut up. Bro, I know he hasn't had his best stuff, but Cole is the type of pitcher when he doesn't have his best stuff, he usually knows how to pitch through it pretty well. The last time we kind of saw him be as bad as he was today was that Texas outing, right? So if we look at his most recent starts, which I have pulled up here, his last start was Detroit. Where he went six innings, only gave up 1 earned run. And then the start before that was against the White Sox. He went 7 shutout with 3 walks and 7 Ks. So he didn't have his best stuff, But bro, literally, if you're gonna say you're concerned about Garrett Cole because it's 1 out of his last 3 starts where he's given up 5 runs, shut your mouth. Like literally, bro. That pisses me off. No, like that pisses me off.
No,
Because
I know.
this team has so many reasons, so many causes for concern right now. And we want to sit here and talk about Garrett Cole? Come on, bro. Annoying.
I got nothing to say. I agree. You said it. You said it all.
But let's see. Not so family fun vision says, "Damn, I'm getting myself heated for no reason."
2 minutes ago, you're like, "Oh, it's a calm chat."
Bang, Garrett Cole. You said pick everyone to hit a homer except for Gardy, and who was the only one to hit a homer? Well, let's not forget Andujar hit a home run. All right, but I mean, listen, chat. I think you people need to realize if Brett Gardner getting hot right now could possibly be the worst thing that the Yankees need. And I'm not just saying that because I'm like anti-Gardner. Everyone's like, oh, Pat, you hate Gardner. No, if Gardner gets hot right now and hits like 350 over the next 10 games, that's going to suck for us moving forward because the Yankees aren't going to go out and make any sort of effort for an outfielder because they're going to look at Brett Gardner like he's kind of like the guy right now, right?
Yeah. It feels weird saying that because like you don't want like we obviously want him to do well because it's going to help the team, but like we know that like you said if he gets 300 350 over the next 10 games that's not sustainable.
No, yeah.
Like for the whole year, but in the Yankees' eyes, they obviously already think he's capable as it is, hitting 180, 190, whatever it is. So imagine he does that. They're probably like, "Oh, we're good."
No, yeah, and it's just aggravating because like listen, if Brett Gardner is going to be good, sure, I'm all for it. But the dude hasn't been good so far this season. So if he shows a stretch of like 5 games where the Yankees are like, oh, wow, now maybe he's going to be like our center fielder. No, like the Yankees need to go out and get a legitimate center fielder. We can't go the rest of the season with our outfield being like Miguel Andujar, Brett Gardner, Clint Frazier. It just can't happen. It really can't happen. But
I just hope we just go into Boston and just relieve some of this stress just for a little bit. It's like a little. We need some kind of like 10-game run, at least, with just the Yankee offense just carries the team. We don't have to think about the pitching and just.
Same.
I don't.
Just saying.
I think 2 or 3 is probably the best outcome that's going to happen for the Yankees. I don't know about a sweep. We can't seem to sweep anybody or win the final game of any series.
If they lose the series, I'll be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, at least win the 3rd game convincingly. I'd rather.
Yeah, I guess. Marcus says we got angry, Pat. Bro, Chad is probably so hype right now. They're like, yeah, we got to him. Finally.
No, it's not that hard.
Pat heel turn confirmed. Yep. Austin says, Pat is mad when he looks into the viewer's soul. All right. See, now Miguel Castro is trying to do it to me again, too. Pat, you should have gotten that mad at Frazier not swinging with runners on 2nd and 3rd and 1 out. Are we talking about the at-bat where he got absolutely screwed over?
6 pitches in like the same region, all outside.
Where he received 6 balls outside the strike zone? Is this what I'm supposed to get mad about? I was pissed off, but not at Clint Frazier, bro. Pissed off at that garbage time home plate umpire. How do you have a job? Like, in all seriousness, right? If my job was to like come on here every night and do a pregame and postgame, and I'm only effective like for 60% of the streams, who's gonna watch? Who's gonna watch?
That's just a sad state of what umpires are now. They can do anything. They can literally do anything.
Bro, they must have the strongest union in all of the United States, bro.
Oh, 100%.
It's actually like who's their union rep? Because I might need to like hire them as like my personal assistant in life. Bro, could you imagine like I walk into a Stop and Shop with like the rep from the umpires union? Bro, I'd walk out of like Stop and Shop with like $400 worth of like groceries. Easy. Get out of here, bro.
It's
annoying.
It's got to be one of them like the best like job security like in the world.
Bro, I should be an umpire.
In the world.
What? I should be an umpire.
Might as well. You don't even have to be good at it.
No. What the hell?
I still don't think robo-umps are the answer, though.
I think that they're better than what we have now.
I think accountability is the answer. Start holding a guy like this accountable.
To be honest with you, I genuinely think that robo-umps would be like the last possible resort. I think that a much better
That'd be
option would be
bad.
something like you said, like accountability. I think that would
Yeah.
be the best. But umpires just don't hold accountability, bro. It's ridiculous. But let's take a look at some of these other chats. Austin says, Pat, did you see what Guardy said before the game today about what he said? With Cora there, we want to beat them. We want to beat them. We don't like them. They don't like us. All right, let me say one thing. I know this quote is going around a bunch.
I didn't see that.
If anybody actually watched the interview, Gardner said, "Oh, like with Cora there, like we want to beat them even more." Something stupid like that. But he was like laughing after, like it was a joke. He was like, "No, ha ha ha." But like we don't like them. They don't like us, bro. I genuinely don't care what Brett Gardner has to say. I'm sorry. Probably like the most. What's a nice way of putting it? Probably the most overrated veteran leader in Yankee history. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Bang.
I can't really think of another guy that got this kind of like treatment. Like he's clearly not good anymore, but he's still like sticks around somehow.
It's like Jeter treatment.
Yeah, but at least Jeter was pretty good as like back half of his career though. He wasn't a 190 hitter.
No, yeah. It's interesting. But let's see. Bro, when Pat gets mad, you know you pissed him off. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's all right. Let's see. CJ's turning back the clock here, back to the Garrett Cole thing. I'm not saying I'm concerned about Cole because he allowed a few runs. I'm saying every inning he walked off, he was moving gingerly. He looked uncomfortable, and knowing the Yanks, I have this fidget cube in my hand right now. I'm gonna slam it on the floor. Is that? It's actually really cool. I like to like. I'm not gonna shout it out.
You just like play with it?
No free plugs. Yeah, it's like yeah. But bro, like I want to smash them. Are we really suggesting right now that Garrett Cole is gonna go on the IL? He's not walking gingerly, bro. He's not uncomfortable. Garrett Cole is healthy. Okay, he's healthy, bro. Everyone chill. CJ, take a chill pill.
See, I don't even want to like talk about that kind of stuff because it's so ridiculous. It's like don't even like.
What is going on?
We're just looking for an excuse as to why Cole has given up. I think 5. I think is the most he's ever given up in a Yankee start. I think so. Like when it happens, it's like, oh my god, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? But like,
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a pitcher. Sorry, we don't have Jacob deGrom.
Bro,
he's an outlier. Every pitcher has a bad game.
No, sorry, we don't have Jacob deGrom. Like. I don't listen, bro. I'm sure there's a ton of people who are like coming at Cole's throat for today's game. If you are, you're a bozo.
I doubt it. Doubt it, honestly. I really don't think so.
Oh my god. Let's see. Bro, I'm having fun today. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast. Let's see. Wojtek says it would be nuts if Yankees go straight red hot now versus Boston. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Sweet Boston.
Yes. Hey, listen, if you're going to sweep a team, sweep Boston right now.
My biggest fear is like Boston comes in here and absolutely like demolishes us.
Yeah, but like I could totally see that happening. Because it's happened before, obviously. But so what would the pitching be? It's King.
So tomorrow
probably gets a game.
So tomorrow's matchup is King versus Eovaldi. And then Saturday. It's all night games, by the way. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all night games, which I'm kind of a fan of. I think
that's good.
Primetime matchup should kind of work. But Friday, it's going to be Taillon versus Eduardo Rodriguez. Now, here's my thing. Eduardo Rodriguez has been garbage this year.
So it means he's going to throw a gem.
Yeah, it means he's essentially just going to dominate the Yankees.
He's going to Yarbrough us.
Yeah, if you want some statistics, in the month of May, he went 1-4 with a 7.28 ERA. Just throwing that one out there. He might as well start off the month of June with a complete game gem against the Yankees. And then Sunday, I'd assume it's going to be, Herman versus Garrett Richards. So if we're going to win a game, it's tomorrow. Because Garrett Richards is another guy I could see walking into the Bronx and just straight up dominating. Yes.
No.
Bro, he's had a good year.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like... Yeah, but like Herman's going to keep us in the game, though. I feel like if there was a game to be worried about, it is tomorrow.
No, fair, but I have
Michael
confidence
King's not bad. Yeah, Michael King's not bad. Do not get me wrong. But as a starter, though, it's a different story than him coming out of the bullpen. I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, fair.
Have we seen like a good start from him?
Who?
It wasn't that bad,
King?
Detroit. King.
He was bad. He was not good in Detroit. But I think we've kind of seen more positive than negative out of King so far this season. So if he could kind of pitch well against Boston tomorrow,
we'll need it.
No, yeah, we desperately need it. But Garrett Richards, bro, in his career at Yankee Stadium, he's 0-4 with a 7.43 ERA. So
I mean, shaping up for like those two to just go off.
No, it's shaping up to literally just whatever. Yo, Pat, make an Unhinged shirt saying Cole is fine. Everyone shut up. I don't know who would buy it, but like maybe we could.
You'd buy it.
I would buy it. I would buy it.
CJ wouldn't buy it.
No, CJ would not buy it at all. Let's see. Boston. I guess my name's Boston. Boston, can you give us your best Boston accent? What's a Boston accent like? I'm going to Fenway Park.
Like car. Yeah, like park.
I'm going to Fenway Park in my car.
Yeah.
And
yeah, like that.
I'm going to Mac Wildleg's house.
Harbor. Yeah.
Going to Harbor. Yeah. Okay, cool. But moving on. Okay. So we have like a couple more like voice things. Can you give us your fourth grader voice again? Did I ever give a fourth grader voice?
I don't remember that. No, I think you probably did. You probably did.
I don't remember. I mean, it would probably go something like, "Hey guys, like it's me, Patrick."
Yeah, it was probably that. Yeah.
Probably something like that. But
Pretty
Not
good.
So Family Fun Vision says, "Red Hot Clint's hair is red. The cup I'm holding is red. Oh my God, my cup is what the Yankees need. I'll be right back."
Why'd you click on that? Because you saw Red Hot Clint, so you probably
I saw Red Hot Clint. I'm like, bang, Clint Frazier comment. Let's go. Then I started reading it. He's like, what? All right, moving on, bro.
Oh, gosh.
Michael says, Michael, definition of positivity. Pat, do you really think this team is still going to make the playoffs? Because after this, you should be worried. I am. Listen, we actually had this discussion in our Unhinged group chat during the game today, and I'm not going to call anyone out by name, but a bunch of our guys are very concerned that the Yankees are going to make the playoffs. Personally, I think that they're definitely making the postseason. Sorry if anyone disagrees with me. Now, in what capacity they make the postseason, that's where like I'm a little bit concerned about, right? Because I think at the minimum they make the wild card game, which I think would suck. I kind of really don't want to play the wild card game, especially
it'd be a divisional game.
Bro, imagine if it's at like Fenway Park.
It's going to be a divisional game. Imagine Tropicana. That's worse.
Bro, if we have to play a Wildcat game at Fenway Park, I'm going to go bonkers. I'm actually going to go bonkers.
Aren't we? What are we, 5.5 back?
Right now, yeah. I mean,
why are people acting? No, yeah, it is. Because I think yesterday's one got us to 4.5.
Is it?
It's 4.5 or 5.5.
It says 4.5, but I don't know if it's updated.
The Yankees had 30. There were 31 and 25 going into today.
4.5. Yeah, 4.5.
Only 4.5.
4.5.
So why are people acting like in the beginning of June we're 4.5 back? Oh, we're not gonna. Oh,
I think it's just because of the way like the team is trending right now. So like when you trend downwards, it's
baseball,
like
though. All it takes is boom, snap at look at the Rays. We came to Tropicana, won a series. What they do after that? They won 15-16, something like that.
No, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, PX says sneaky pick to go off against Red Sox Gary. I like that a lot, actually.
I don't think that's sneaky though. He's been playing well.
No, listen, Gary's just one of those guys where he literally just like, bro, you never know what to expect from him, right? It's like he could like have like a 3-homer game one day, which is like, it's a stretch. But like, bro, the next day he'll go like 0-for-4 with 3 Ks.
So you could totally tell the time where he goes from red hot, and it's like one at bat where he chases like 3 pitches in the dirt. It's like, all right, we got to deal with this for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's odd.
But his at bats have been very good.
No, they have been. They've been better than last year for sure. Last year, Gary was such a liability. But shout out to Jesus Travels with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. Round of applause to that. He says, "I'm here. I'm disappointed. No comment. Guardy party."
Where's the Frazier comment? He always includes Clint in his,
maybe instead of like Frazier sucks, he's like, "Yo, Guardy party."
Fair. It's kind of the same thing.
Guardy, bro. I love Brett Gardner so much. Like, ugh.
You know what you should end the stream with today?
Bro, he's the best. I love Brett Gardner. CJ says, Pat, you're not going to flip on Michael for saying they aren't going to make the postseason, but you flip on me for saying Cole might be hurt. WTF is this? I didn't flip on anybody, bro.
Well, you did a little bit, but not making the postseason, like
I would
at
say
least
it's
it's like
more
a
logical.
oh, yeah, it's a more logical and realistic scenario. Like Cole being hurt is just no,
No, it's out there. That's
no.
out there. That's like,
You think they would let Garrett Cole run out there hurt? You think he would go out there like, oh yeah, let me just throw a game in early June. I'm hurt, but I'm going to pitch anyway. You think they would do that?
true.
No.
But listen, shout out to Jesus Chavez with another $2 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. There we go. Frazier sucks.
There
LMAO.
it is. There it is.
I don't think I've ever seen someone like have so much hatred towards a player like with Jesus and Clint. It's rough. Like I kind of feel bad for Clint at this point, but whatever.
Yeah, he's all right.
Appreciate the dono though, Jesus. You're the man. Austin says, Pat just got back from Madrid, back in Beverly Hills. Go Yanks, keep up the good work, Pat and Sean. Thank you so much, Austin.
Thank you, Austin.
My man Austin just goes from Madrid to Beverly Hills like it's nothing.
Like it's just absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no, it's casual. Like, bro, he goes to Madrid to Beverly Hills, kind of like how I go from here to my bathroom. But let's see. Michael says,
boy.
I know this is a team that's up and down the entire year. This is not a consistent team. They play up streaky the entire season. This is the fair. Only, bro. This is kind of like the only reasoning I can make for someone who would say like they're not going to make playoffs. Usually by now we're like dealing with the red hot Yankees. No.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's like, oh, to wait for the summer, but the summer is like, it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming. I'm not gonna get to the point where I'm concerned about them missing the playoffs until it's like end of July.
Fair. That's
if it's like
fair.
The end of July, maybe early August. Then it's a little. Then you get concerned. But if we're 4.5 back in week 1 of June, I know we're inconsistent. I understand that, but there's so much time left.
I agree.
It's not like we don't have good players.
Fair.
It's.
But listen, shout out to Jesus Chavez with another $2 dono. Jesus, you're the man. Round of applause to Jesus. Bang, bang, bang. I miss the Brian finger guns because when I'm solo, like I have like little Brian going bang, bang, bang. But he says today I'll give him a pass. That ump was garbage. Fair. There we go, bro.
There you go. Yeah,
being unbiased.
Turning the corner.
Turning the corner just like the Yankees. Shout out to Aaron Boone.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I got myself thrown out today. I did it like 4 innings too late. I also did it in between innings just because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings on TV who might be watching that and they get tormented from the bullying. But I felt like I was being bullied actually. But yeah, I think we're really turning a corner. I'm looking forward to playing Boston. Oh, jeez. Shout out to Lori with a $50
I thought
dono.
that said 5. I thought that said 5.
Excuse me, Lori? Shout out to Lori.
Dude, I thought that said 5.
I was mid-Boone impression. Bang, that comes out of nowhere. Round of applause for Lori. Let me get a hashtag Lori the Legend in the chat. Appreciate that. Damn. She says, Frazier doesn't suck. Cole isn't hurt. We are winning the weekend series. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bang, bro.
She definitely like accidentally clicked an extra 0. Now she's like, oh crap.
No, listen, shout out to Lori. That is amazing. I might have to do Boone impressions more often. Seems like good stuff happens, bro. Damn. That threw me all off.
Wow. Yeah,
shout out to Lori. Lori. Hashtag Lori the Legend. Appreciate you so much, Lori. Damn. Wow. Okay, moving on. Yankee. I've never seen like the color. That's like a magenta.
Yeah,
bro.
I think like the last time I saw that was
my dreams.
What was his name? I don't remember his name.
But Yankee Fan for Life says I want to see Judge versus Jake Paul. Judge would probably not see. Okay, if Judge was a boxer, I feel like he would be good if he knew how to use his strength. Right? I feel like he's so like cautious. Like I feel like he's a gentle giant.
Yeah.
No, you know what I mean?
I mean, we don't know how he is off to like away from the field and stuff, but it just seems like his personality isn't like, I want to kill you.
No, yeah. Unlike, no.
I kind of want to know who you're gonna say there.
Yeah, no. FJ says, who's going to take Odor? Is there any team that desperate for a second base?
Nobody.
The Yankees were the only team desperate enough to take the dude. Like
at least we didn't take the contract though. That would have been worse.
True. Rugnet Ibanez coming at you. Bro, I like Rugnet Ibanez, but as a bench bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need Void to come back and stay back.
Do you think he will?
It's tough to say. Obliques are tough.
How's your oblique?
Mine's okay.
Okay, cool. No, I was just making sure because the unhinged IL is kind of already filled up, you know. But listen, shout out to Jesus with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, Jesus. Lori the legend, big flexing for Lori. Round of applause to that once again. Appreciate that though, Jesus. You listen, I love our chat, bro. I love her, even though sometimes like they try to like provoke me into like a rant. I know it's out of love. It's out of love. It's all out of love. Let's see. Yankee fan for life says, "Is it possible to donate 1,000, possibly 5,000?"
You could donate however much you want.
Listen, if anybody
don't try it. But
if anybody donated $5,000, I swear on my life, I'd get like a gallon of water and just drown myself.
That's all
on
you do,
stream, bro. I don't know what I would do. Like that's just like not realistic, unless like Mr. Beast hops in the chat. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Imagine
Bro, that dude throws around like 10K like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Like us like going like, oh, I don't want to pick that penny up, is like him donating 10K to the stream.
No, yeah, literally. Austin Lugo says, Pat, so close to 2K, not 200K. If we were close to 200K, it'd be a little bit different right now. But I think we are getting pretty close to 2K. It should
be really, really close, yeah. 1.98 maybe?
Bro,
1.9?
We are currently 7 subs away from 2,000.
7?
Now,
oh, crap, wow.
Here's what I'm going to say. If we could hit like 2,000 like while we're on stream, I'll give everyone a round of applause. How about that? But no, seriously, bro, tell your grandma, tell your dog, tell your cousin, tell your neighbor, go subscribe to Unhinged Yankees right now. I told Sean's dog to actually subscribe, and he did. So
he did. He did. He has a phone.
I went to the animal shelter. I was kind of just going like cage to cage. I'm like, hey, buddy, like Unhinged Yankees, subscribe. And like the dogs actually like were whipping out like their phones and doing it. So it's always nice to kind of get like more diversity in our subscriber range. If we could add like the canine population, that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. But that's not weird, Sean. Whatever. But let's see. What else we got in the chat? Darrell says, let's get real. We almost be swept by the Rays. We won 2 games playing like trash.
He's not wrong.
No, I mean, listen, the Yankees really are extremely, extremely lucky to walk out of the series taking 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
Like very lucky. Especially with the way they've been playing lately, bro. We easily could have been swept. And it's fair to say, but I think that's why the Boston series is so important, right?
I want a convincing win. I don't want a walk-off win. I don't want a one-run game win when we're, scared of what Chapman's going to do in the 9th. I want like a nice 7-run win. Throw out Brooks Kriske.
Bro, I want a nice like 10-run win, and you throw out like Rougned Odor to pitch the 9th. That's what I want.
That'd be disrespectful. Has the team ever done that? Up like 15, they throw out a position player?
I don't know, bro. I would.
That's disrespectful.
Bro, that is
so disrespectful.
Bro, that's like Davo Ravo level of disrespect.
That guy is just. We need to have like some like special like memorial or like maybe not memorial, but like a tribute to him on this channel somewhere.
I literally don't know where he came from. He never came back. He probably turned into Futai, but I don't know. That dude was just a legend. Austin says, Pat, if the Yankees win the World Series this year, I'll donate 1,000 in the last stream. Austin, if you do, I will personally give you a hug. A major hug.
That's it.
Like a
buy the guy a sandwich or something.
No, I'll send you like 10 Unhinged t-shirts. Bang.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's a solid deal.
Give you $1,000 worth of Unhinged t-shirts.
But then that kind of just like defeats the purpose of the dono, no?
Yeah, that's a joke. So,
But listen, shout out to CJ with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, CJ. Now, I kind of feel bad because now CJ kind of hurts inside.
I think
he says I'm hated now for putting something out there. I'm sorry. Yeah, CJ, it's not personal. It's just when Pat talking about myself in the third person now. When Pat sees a comment saying Garrett Cole is going to be put on the IL, something just snaps in my brain, in Pat's brain. So yeah, it's kind of as simple as yeah, Pat's brain.
Of course.
But Sean, this is probably the last time we're going to have you on before the Boston series. So what are your predictions?
The last time I have me on ever. Look at you.
Imagine. Yeah, Sean. So this is actually the last time you're ever going to be on. So if you like have any final words, I'm actually taking Unhinged fully solo. So hashtag solo Pat in the chat. But listen, What are your thoughts on the weekend series against Boston?
Can go in like a million different directions with this. But I think at the top of the list is we got to see something from DJ LeMahieu.
Fair.
At that, like the very top of the list, I think we need something there. Pitching wise, like for once in like my Yankee fandom, I'm not worried about the pitching, like at all, really. I mean, obviously we don't
Which
have
is
like our top
strange
guys
because we're
going out
missing
there, but
Kluber too.
I mean, like just for this series, like
Yeah.
our guys are good enough to the point where like they'll keep us in the game, even if it's like even if Tyone gives up 4 runs, like the old Yankees would be able to put up 8 and win. So I'm way more worried about the offense and guys like DJ. Like he's got to get it going.
Yeah, I think. Listen, we've kind of spoken about this a lot. DJ is kind of the key to the Yankees getting hot, and if DJ doesn't get hot, it's gonna be tough for the lineup to get hot because you kind of need a solid leadoff hitter.
We
And I
need
think,
him.
bro, DJ is the best bet at leadoff right now. Despite the fact that he's struggling, who else in the Yankees order
I
would
was
kind
just
of
about to
fit
say
well
who
there?
else can do that? Voit, but he's hurt, so it's
Why don't you put Judge there?
no.
I know
No.
it's tough. It's tough, but like
He could
Wojtek
because he
said,
could hit anywhere.
we're facing Adam Ottavino this weekend. It's gonna be fun, bro. He could strike out Babe Ruth, so let's see what he could do.
Oh my god, that was the dumbest comment ever. I don't know if I was serious or not, but
But chat, on that note, that is. Oh wait, let me just address this really quick. Sean will be on streams like that. That was just a joke. Like Sean will be back. Yeah, no, Sean will be back. I'm just putting that out there. But before we do wrap things up, everyone check out the links in the description. Newsbreak, exclusive content being posted on there. Discord, great group chat. Merchandise, unhingedclothing.shop. Bunch of $10, $5 t-shirts on there. Go check it out. Also be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. We are so close to 2,000 subs. I appreciate you all for supporting the channel day in, day out. Also shout out to everyone who donated today. Jesus with all the donos, Lori with a 50 bomb. Appreciate you so much, Lori. You're the best. But yeah, video coming out tomorrow on the channel, 12 p.m. and then pregame tomorrow at 6 p.m. So stay tuned for that content. You guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. See you tomorrow. Peace.
see ya.